What's happening, YouTube? I don't know where this one's gonna go. This is one of those catch it in the moment kind of things. Excuse me while holy shit. 12:03, Sunday, May 9th. Fuck, I haven't seen midnight in a long time. And I'm still drinking coffee. Fuck. My mind is on overdrive last few days, really has been. A lot of which I ain't really talked about out here and just been thinking a lot. And sorry, that's that tummy growling. Anyway, I've been trying to figure a few things out, you know. Life, my life, the way the world works, where do I fit in the world, the way I manage to navigate through some rough waters with my infinite wisdom. And lately, I ain't claiming to be no damn psychic or whatever, but been having these weird thoughts and these weird feelings and whatever, daydreams, right? Take a nap, wake up, and you're kind of like, was I just dreaming or and so anyway, don't quite understand all of that. A dear friend said I should be writing this stuff down, and writing it down, it just takes too long. So, I'll make this video, put them out here on the interwebs, and whatever. You know, it's like lately making these little one-word videos, honesty, trust, whatever. Well, here we go again. And this t-shirt actually, One Shot, my boy's tattoo shop, One Shot Tattoo. This is a tower in Frisco that was right behind where we live in the Sunset. So anyway, Sutro Tower, I think is what they call it, if memory serves. So, loyalty. Ooh, my tummy is making all kinds of racket. Loyalty is bouncing around in my head, something fierce right now. And it got triggered because of a show I was watching on TV. Doesn't matter what I was watching, that's irrelevant. But the show triggered this loyalty thing because what I was watching had a lot to do about loyalty. And there was a time in my life in the past where loyalty was something that was held in very high esteem for some folks. And it was something that, you know, was always in here but was always lacking in my life from other people, right? It's easy for me to be loyal. It's my nature. I've never cheated on a woman in my life. Just haven't. I don't. It's not me. You know, that whole say what you mean what you say thing, when it comes to certain things, there's no fudge. There is no gray area. You know, I didn't cheat just a little bit, right? Look, in my book, and there are people that will disagree with this, but in my book, if you meet, let's say you're in a relationship, and you meet with an ex or a coworker, whoever, to have a cup of coffee. That's all you did was have coffee. But you didn't tell you didn't tell your old man or your old lady that you had coffee with this person. You kept it from them. To me, that's cheating. You cheated in that relationship if you did that. Maybe to you that's just a little cheat, but to me, no loyalty. How would you feel if I did that to you? If I was married to you and I took my secretary out for a cup of coffee and we had a 2-hour conversation and you found out about that through a friend and I didn't tell you, how would you feel? Would you feel cheated on? I bet you would. Sorry. My tummy is just going crazy. That's what happens when you mess with your diet too much, right? Eat, don't eat. Anyway, shock the system. It's good for you sometimes. Get uncomfortable. But be loyal. Doesn't matter if your tummy growls. Be loyal. Or you're laughing. You know, nobody's perfect in life. Everybody makes mistakes. I get that, right? But I'm at a point in my life where there's no more gray area. And unfortunately, I don't have anybody in my life because of that. Because the world is gray. There is no black and white, homie. Just my t-shirt. The world is like my hat. Different shades of gray. I perform better in a black and white world than I do a gray world. You feel me? I just do. True blue Boy Scout bullshit goes over better in a black and white world, right? Where shit's real cut and dry, straightforward. So as I move forward in my new undertakings with Misfit Island and my charity work for the rest of my life, the people, the humans that will be a part of my life in the future are going to have to exhibit loyalty, because that's what I will give them, right? And when it goes away, so will I. It's just that simple. And I have a handful of people, Dave Dog, a handful of people that I'm mad loyal to because they're mad loyal to me. They've stuck by my side through thick and thin. They put up with a lot of bullshit, but they always knew what was in here was good. And they've been loyal to me. And some of them I ain't talked to in a very long time. But if I picked up that phone and said, hey man, I need you to come over right now, before I hung up the phone, they'd already be knocking on the door. It's not very many, but there's enough. And that's my point. It's quality over quantity all day long for me when it comes to loyalty. And sometimes you don't even know if somebody's truly loyal until they've been tested. Because they'll do the fucking bobblehead doll bouncing up and down in the fucking back window of your fucking Impala, right? But when the shit hits the fan and you pick up that phone, are they standing in your doorway? I don't know. Neither do you until you pick up that phone and call and say, I need you. Because to go with loyalty is integrity. I think half the population's never even heard that word, let alone know the true meaning of it. Sorry. I thought I saw something on the floor moving. Fuck. Anyway. Loyalty. Man. Worth more than gold. It really is. Anyhow, just needed to talk about this. Little voice inside my head. Johnny, go talk about loyalty. Anyhow. Journaling. It's either that or I talk to myself and then I'm really fucked. Oh, I can talk to my doggies, I can get away with that, but trying to carry a conversation on with myself, no bueno. That shit don't work. No. I've watched crazy before. I've seen crazy. Those kind of conversations those folks have, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Have you ever really watched somebody that was mentally ill go on and on and on and on and on and on? I have. I used to visit my mom in the funny farm. You know, when she was at the psych ward at Sequoia Hospital, and we'd go visit and sit at a table and in this big room, and there were people sitting at other tables, and there were the nuttiest motherfuckers in this room, babbling to themselves, conversating back and forth like two people talking to each other. It was just, and I was a kid, man. I was a little kid sometimes. Fuck, the stories I got. Anyway, loyalty, integrity. Please don't fuck those off. You can't get them back once you lost them. You can't. You hurt somebody by being disloyal, a lack of character, a lack of integrity. You'll break something that you can't ever get back. Trust me. Just saying. All right. Enough preaching for one night. It's after midnight. I guess I had to try to get some sleep. Mind's kind of racing. Really worried for the world, man. I'm fine. My cash is cool. House is up for sale. Sign goes out tomorrow. Or today, I should say, now that it's after midnight. So, I have no worries for me. My concerns lie with y'all. I live in this world with you guys, and what affects you affects me to a certain extent. Yeah, Misfit Island, I can shut out a lot, but my heart still bleeds for the world. It does, and I can't help that. You know, I watch a silly show on TV, and it's got me all busted up thinking about loyalty, and it's just a stupid television show. Don't mean nothing, right? But what it lights off in here means a lot to me.